really could be doing more for this city. Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
There's a new The Batman scene going around the entire sequence. It's not chopped up. It's completely clean from one part all the way to the end. It's almost 3 minutes long, and it is absolutely fantastic. Now, the moment is a funeral scene that we've seen several times in trailers, in TV spots, different types of promos, and it's this moment. Now, it's almost 3 minutes long, like I mentioned, so I won't be able to play it here on YouTube without it getting copyright claimed and taken down. So for the purposes of you guys seeing it, click on the link in the comment section down below where I've put it on Twitter, and you can check it out there. With that being said, I think that this scene is incredible and is very telling for both the quality and what we should expect when The Batman does release very soon and later this year. Now, this scene depicts a funeral, and it is earlier on in the movie, I believe. However, it isn't the very beginning. This isn't the opening scene of the film. We get a good look at Bruce Wayne, but not Batman, and we get a decent look at Riddler and his way of acting, how it is exactly he is, and how dark his character is going to be. Commissioner Gordon's here, and a lot of people in the city who are probably very rich since Bruce Wayne is at this funeral are also all present. At some point we see that silhouette of the Riddler as we hear a commotion outside, and then a car drives through the cathedral and through the entire funeral. Bruce Wayne jumps and saves a little boy who seemingly his parents are the ones who have passed away, and then we see the Riddler walks away. The entire police force that is present circles around the car, demanding that they get out. Commissioner Gordon is point on this approach, and then somebody does come out. They recognize who it is, and they realize that he has a bomb strapped around his neck and a phone on his hand. There, of course, are kind of ciphers and riddles on the car, which this movie seems like it is going to have a plethora of not unsolvable, but very, very difficult to solve riddles that eventually, the smarter people of us are going to be able to decrypt and get really cool Easter eggs out of. Even on the newest promo that they're putting up in movie theaters, poster for the film, if you put it on blacklight, there is a hidden message that is on the poster from the top left corner down to the bottom right corner that says you are involved too, come find out why, and then it has some kind of scribbles underneath that obviously mean something to whoever wants to sit there and try to decode it. So with that being said, we can see on the chest of the guy who has the bomb and the phone, it says to the Batman, and that is where this clip cuts off. We don't get any further, obviously, information about what happens here. Bruce Wayne is present. Does he dip off and Batman shows up? Very, very miraculously. And what exactly is the story? What is it the Riddler is trying to get? I'll tell you what though, while I watch this, I definitely get insane Dark Knight vibes. And by that, I don't mean, oh, this is going to be just like the Dark Knight. I mean, it's going to be dark. The villain isn't going to have limits, which is something that I think DC always has the potential of doing so well. A limitless villain who's bad just to be bad. That's what makes the Joker one of the coolest, if not the coolest villain of all time across all different type of superhero planes. He's bad sometimes just to watch the world burn. He doesn't have a motive. He doesn't care about money or power or taking over the world or balance, or he's just evil. And it makes it so much fun to watch him, especially with Batman's internal struggles. And the characters just complement each other so well. With that being said, I cannot wait for this movie to come out, guys. It's just around the corner. Hopefully we start getting some more clips. Based off of what I've heard from some pretty big names who have gone and seen the film already in early showings and pre-screeners to kind of get a grasp of how the film is, it is very different from what we've seen in the trailers. The storyline, it's very hard to predict based off of what we've seen. So a lot of people who are already saying, oh no, they need to stop showing us trailers or showing us too much. Apparently we have seen absolutely nothing yet, and there is so much still to come to surprise us and just to make us go wow when the movie finally does come out. But check that link out in the comment section to my Twitter where this video is posted, where you can check it out in its whole. And let me know your thoughts on this video in the comment section down below. Are you excited for the Batman? Will you be seeing it? I know I will be there day one. I cannot wait. Thank you guys so much for watching to the very end of the video. If you found it helpful, useful, or interesting, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys all in the next one right here on Cosmic Culture.